Good afternoon and welcome to a new PoPville Daily feature called What I Miss. What I Miss is made possible by a generous grant from the Ben and Sylvia Gardner Foundation. This afternoon I'll be drinking some Beer 1000 by Dogfish Head, special brew, delicious. Supposed to go along with an album or something like that, but they're not a sponsor, so that's all I'm going to say. I'll also be using a Frager's koozie, which is quite comfortable, good grasp, highly recommended, and other wares from the great people at Frager's, who are also not a sponsor. So the idea behind What I Miss is that we cover a lot of ground on PoPville every day, and I get tons of emails from people, which I appreciate very much, oftentimes talking about things that we talked about. So I figure, what the hell, I'll try to do a weekly roundup of what happened, and why not do a daily video if you're really bored on your metro ride or bus ride home. So here we go. Let's start with the weekend today because it's Monday. And also, it's kind of amazing to me that some of the things that happened on the weekend, I don't hear anybody talking about this, so I'm bringing it up one more time. First of all, Saturday morning, a body was found in Meridian Hill Park in Columbia Heights. And, we weren't sure what happened, but then a reader sent in a picture of an actual body, unfortunately. Right now, MPD is looking into it. But it's pretty messed up, and I haven't heard anything else about this. So we'll look into it as we hear back from MPD. Second, also unfortunate, was that, to say the least, a 12-year-old boy was shot Saturday night around 10:30 p.m. Where was that? In Petworth, around 9th Street, 4600 block of 9th Street, something like that. Let me repeat that. A 12-year-old was shot, thankfully just in the leg, and it appears to be okay. But the assailant was unknown, and he was apparently in his house, and the gunman was in the sidewalk shooting at his house for whatever reason, and he was shot. And I haven't heard one peep about this, so that's pretty messed up. That's all I have to say about that. Unfortunately, the final thing from the weekend is another shooting nearby to that one, which was in an alley around the 800 block of Emerson Street. MPD says the incidents were not related. I don't remember what time it was. But anyway, anytime there's a shooting, it's pretty disturbing. So hopefully we'll have happier news to talk about the rest of the day. As a matter of fact, we do, because today's houses of the day were pretty nice. We've often seen some sort of paired houses from LaDroit Park that look awesome. Well, today we looked at 3 houses together, and after all those shootings and shitty things that happened, it was quite nice anyway for me to look at. Hope you enjoyed it too. But on to some meatier stuff. Upshur Street. Well, first of all, Upshur Street had a great market, 9th annual market over the weekend, which was a lot of fun. Good music added this time. And we also learned that the old China American Inn is going to become some sort of coffee takeout. Originally we heard Ethiopian element. Anyway, it should be opening in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. The other big news Sunday night that we posted was that Pub and the People on North Capitol Street at R is progressing very, very nicely. This is one of the owners of DC Reynolds, great bar on Georgia Avenue. By the Petworth Metro is affiliated, and they're going to be opening in February, hopefully the beginning of February, which is great for North Capitol, the resurgence of North Capitol. What else we miss? Okay, a lot of openings today, a lot of openings. We had Dolce Gelati, which I often mispronounce and often mix up with another gelato place, but I wrote it down, so Dolce Gelati which has a spot in Tacoma Park. They opened up another place. It's City Market at O in Shaw. In other openings, Dunkin' Donuts opened in Noma. Love them or hate them, they opened. I'm well known to like Dunkin' Donuts, although I like the fancy stuff too. Rare Sweets Bakery opened in City Center this morning. Don't forget Arcturix. Arcturix. I always want to say Asterix. I'm a pretty big fan of Asterix comic, but Arcturix, high-end outdoor company, also opened over the weekend at City Center. Today's Rant Revel. If you haven't seen the photo in today's Rant Revel, very cool picture of a plane wing being de-iced. What else did we miss? Unfortunately, more bad news. There was a stabbing in DuPont Circle overnight, just before midnight. The suspect, I believe, got away. A lot of great PoPville photos from the march, the National March Against Police Violence over the weekend. Some really, really powerful ones worth checking out if you haven't seen them yet. Smashburger closed. All of a sudden, people liked them. Why? We don't know. I was told that they were moving to Alexandria, and they were just cleaning out the store today. I don't know. I only ate there once, but they seem pretty good. Interesting to note, the Five Guys, also burger spot, closed nearby. The Cozy closed nearby, so we'll keep an eye on those spaces, see what's going on there. Opening again news. A new oyster spot is coming to Cathedral Commons. That's where the new Giant just opened up, not far from Wisconsin in Macomb. Forget the name of it. Oyster something. There will be oysters. That's my takeaway. There will be oysters coming to Wisconsin Avenue, which I think we can all agree is a good thing. What else did we miss today? More openings. Which? The people who know them love them. Good sandwiches. Not that we don't have some good sandwiches, but we can always use more good sandwiches. Oh yeah, Capriati's also opened their Georgetown location. Speaking of sandwiches. But anyway, Which opened on Vermont Ave, just north of K Street, so probably a good lunch option for those who work downtown. And more openings. Greenberry Cafe is coming to the new GSA building around 18th and E, which incidentally also has a Which opening in the next few days. Big fans of Greenberry. I think they have a lot of spots in Virginia. What else did we miss? I saw my first Maryland representative, Andy Harris. Well, I was going to wear my headband there, but I couldn't reach it. I forgot. But anyway, next time we talk about marijuana legalization. Anyway, I saw the first Maryland Andy Harris, persona non grata. I believe the proper pronunciation is no longer welcome at Capitol Hill Bikes, according to a sign out front. Other Barracks Row news is that the Today's Pizza, that spot that's been vacant for a few years, at least 4 or 5 years, I think, finally got fixed up. A new restaurant's coming. We don't know exactly who yet, but looks nice next to the Cava Mezze. And the old below 32 frozen yogurt spot is no more frozen yogurt. It's going to become a Verizon store. The Animal Fix caught up with Halloween. My favorite story of the day is that this ping pong something or other that was supposed to come to the old Mama Southern Cuisine Hadia Cafe for the old school space on Georgia Avenue in Parkview has a name. It is the Colony Club, and they are going to be, neighborhood coffee bar, regular bar, and ping pong club. And as a ping pong player and a coffee drinker and a beer drinker, I am ecstatic at this news. So I'm really looking forward to learning more about them. I believe there's a significant build out going on inside, so we'll stay tuned and definitely follow up on that news. Finally, tomorrow night there's a cool talk about Bloomingdale at Big Bear Cafe. That 5, 6 o'clock, something like that. It's on the website. Anyway, this was our first episode of What I Miss. This was one take, first try. So don't be too mean to me. I just got a haircut and looking forward to seeing what we learn tomorrow. Have a good night. Drive safely and hope the metro's on time.